Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Syafiqah binti Farid. Over here, my group members Atikah binti Jamal, Nabila binti Azhar, Nur Hamizah binti Mad Akhir, and last, Siti Hajar binti Daud. Inshallah, I will start introduce the title of Project 1 is Umar Abdul Aziz. In this study, the scholar definition of leadership and Umar Abdul Aziz character include life, education, and leadership throughout his life. Okay, our reason for choosing this study is because we are very impressed with the story of his as a leader. Even short time he was a leader, but his leadership was powerful, made civilization free, stable, and prosperous. As also other reason these studies can add knowledge and information on his stories of Umar Abdul Aziz. Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal described the people who love the Caliph Umar Abdul Aziz will remember his goodness and pass on the knowledge of the people as if it were doing something for future of the community.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabilah binti Hazahar. My metric number 1181246. Today, I would like to present for you about definitions of leadership. In the book of Leadership and Islamic Perspective by Bikun, as Murad indicates for defining, leadership is the ability to see beyond assumed boundaries and to come up with solutions or paths that few can visualize. The leader must then project this vision for everyone to see and pursue. In this book, we will rely on two primary definitions. First, leadership is illustrated as the process by which the leader seeks voluntary participation of followers in an effort to reach an organizational objectives. It suggests that leadership is essentially a social exchange process. There can be no leaders, no followers, and no followers without leaders.
The name of Umar Abdul Aziz is Umar bin Abdul Aziz bin Marwan bin Al-Hakam bin Abi Al-As bin Umayyah bin Abu Shamsin bin Manaf. Umar bin Abdul Aziz was born in Medina. He is from clan of Quraysh and Bani Umayyah. His father's name is Abdul Aziz bin Marwan. He was among the pious people of Bani Umayyah, where he was one responsible of Egypt for quite 20 years and brothers to Caliph Abdul Malik. His mother's name is Ummu bin Ashim bin Umar bin Khattab. Umar was a great-grandson of the second Khalifa al-Rashidin, who is Umar bin Khattab. Umar bin Khattab, also known as one of the nearest Prophet's companions. He focused on Amar Ma'ruf and Nahi Munkar, that is, a legal structure where laws seek to prohibit what is right and prohibit what is wrong. And he removed the wrongdoers and replaced them with righteous people and ulama. And lastly, he was killed by a servant who was bribed to do so by Bani Umayyah. And then he passed away on 101 at 39 and 6 months of age. They do that because they were furious that he has stripped away so many luxuries that they had been accustomed to before his rules.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Hajar binti Daud. I will present about education background of Umar Abdul Aziz. In the early age, Umar Abdul Aziz was more interested to gain knowledge rather than involved in government matters and affairs of power. When his father became the governor of Egypt, he was bring along and memorized the Al-Quran in Egypt too. Next, he asked his father to allow him to further his study in Madinah. In Madinah, he studied in religion, gained more knowledge from the fuqaha in Madinah. In Madinah, he studied from Abdullah bin Umar Khattab and Anas bin Malik. In Madinah, his father, Abdul Aziz, asked Salih bin Kaisan to guide Umar Abdul Aziz in religion and other things. In Madinah also, Umar Abdul Aziz studied from Ubaidillah bin Abdullah bin Utbah and joined many of his talks. In Madinah, he had written many hadiths and narrated it from a group of prophet, companions, and several tabi'in. The blessing from the knowledge he gained, Umar Abdul Aziz became a pious and respected scholar.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Atika bin Jamal. My metric number is 1181245. Okay, we go to the contribution of Caliph Omar bin Abdul Aziz. The intelligence of Omar bin Abdul Aziz in leadership gives many good impacts on his governance. Governance covers political, economic, social, and religious aspects. Firstly, politics. The initial movement made by Caliph Omar after the appointment, he reorganized government officials. He chose the right members to make sure his governance occurs with justice, such as trustworthy, taqwa to Allah, and religious person. After the selection, he fired the members of a government official that abused their pupil. For example, Usama at-Tanuhi lost his position as a tax collector of Egypt because he gave a penalty to his pupil in non-Sharia law, such as cut their hands and threw to the crocodile. Secondly, economic. Caliph Omar outlined a few references on the country's assets division to avoid any mistreat to his people. He forbade the government official from taking any public profits, and Caliph Omar elevated the help and attention to poor people. Also gave life assurance to those who qualified through zakat. The property that been seized, returning to the owner, and half of it Caliph Omar took and went to the Baitul Mal for unknown owners. Caliph Omar approved his people for doing various economic pursuits, as long as not against Sharia law. Besides that, he encouraged the agriculture economy field. Few strides have done by Caliph Omar for the development of the agriculture economy. Firstly, Caliph Omar forbade the Muslim from purchase price possessed by Kharaj property. The group of non-Muslim owed tax to Muslim profits. Secondly, he gave leniency tax to farmers and tax based on demand for things. Lastly, he built a public facility, an early building at the edge and dark water source at Medina, a well-built named Bi'ru Hafir. Besides that, Caliph Omar permitted Basra officials to make a river in their province and named Adi River. Thirdly, social. The condition of society gave many positive changes when in Caliph Omar governance, especially education and races. Caliph Omar directed the governors to collect the property and give to the orphanage, Hajj caretaker, and help with people and poor. Besides that, he helped to free people from debt, even they have their assets and effort to pay. He also encouraged his people to involve in education, which built in education center like madrasa. At the same time, he reopened the madrasa from before into the education centers, such as Sham Madrasa, Medina Madrasa, Mecca Madrasa, Egypt Madrasa, Kufra Madrasa, Basra Madrasa, Yemen Madrasa, and North Africa Madrasa. Lastly, religion. The efforts of Caliph Omar in spreading Islam is becoming worldwide until now. The following are the moves made by Caliph Omar in spreading Islam. He commanded people to perform prayer in time and obligated his people to stop from doing any activities when the prayer time comes, and continue it after performing the prayer. After the appointment of Omar bin Abdul Aziz as a caliph, the first movement made by him was to stop the spreading of Islam to other provinces in border district country and command to back out from the war. This was because of his role as a concerned leader to Muslim and his team that did not reach their achievement to captive Constantinople city for 2 years. Besides that, Caliph Omar sent the food source and animal rider for Muslim bin Abdul Malik and approved them to back out. He also sent scholars and preachers to North Africa provinces like Yazid bin Abu Malik and Haris bin Muhammad to Badawi village so they can teach them about Prophet Sunnah.
Now we are going to look on the lesson from Umar Abdul Aziz's life. First, we have justice, and then we also have shura, and then being a concerned leader, and then the concept simplicity or moderation, and lastly is trust.
Alright, thank you to all group members. The conclusion in these studies explain the privilege of Caliph Umar Abdul Aziz not merely in Zuhud, but he's making change to the Islamic governments and administration. So the basis Umar Abdul Aziz has done and accomplished based on deep belief in the greatness of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Lastly, we hope the studies of Caliph Umar Abdul Aziz can be example to all. That's all from my group. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.